Hello guys, welcome back to another video. We're working on the BMW 1 Series today and we're going to find out if we can resolve our front bumper issue. So if you watched the previous video where I removed the front bumper on the 1 Series, you'll know that it's really not in the best shape, and chances are I will more than likely either get it replaced or get it repaired and repainted at some point. But the main issue, the most annoying issue that I was experiencing was the fact that it was really sagging down at the front. And we did some investigating. Obviously we removed the bumper itself and we found a trim piece. Now I don't know if the trim piece is part of the under tray or if it's part of the bumper, but that trim piece was actually just completely snapped in two, and I don't think that was, you know, helping our cause at all. So we're actually going to be replacing that today. Well, it's not actually on the car. We're going to be installing a new piece today. So I have a genuine BMW brand new replacement, and if you're wondering where I got this from, it's from Fixed Parts Online. It was a hell of a lot cheaper than buying it direct from the dealer. I think on Fixed Parts Online I think it was like 10 or 11 pounds, and like direct from the dealer it was like 30 to 40 pounds. So yeah, massive saving there. And yeah, I guess we should just get outside and let's get cracking really. Okay then, so as you can see we have the BMW 1 Series up on some ramps, and let me just show you the current state of the front bumper. So it really actually doesn't look that bad on camera, but right in the middle, maybe you can see it a little bit easier there, it is hanging down quite a bit, and you can see where it has been scraping for the past few months, few years. I don't know how long this has been scraping for, but I really don't think this is how it's supposed to be. I think it's way too low. I don't know if maybe it's just been caught once and then it's just sort of, you know, bent out of place or what, but yeah, this is the piece that is missing. This is the piece that we are going to be installing, and I've just checked, and now we can install this today, but I don't think it's going to be fitted properly. Now obviously we have the retaining clips for the screws to go in, and we have the holes already in the bumper. These are the factory holes, but there's also 3 additional holes in this trim piece. I guess, you know, kind of what those push rivets go into. And then if you have a look on the front under tray, there is a gap there, a gap there, and a gap there where it's literally just been ripped off. So I'm guessing that this trim piece is supposed to be riveted to the front under tray and then obviously get screwed to the front bumper. So yeah, I don't really know what to do. I guess ideally we now need a front under tray, which, yeah, it's pretty big actually. It goes back quite a long way. But yeah, we can still install this, but I don't really think it's going to work how I intended it to. I think what I'm going to do before I install it there, I think I'm actually going to try and bend this into place. I might try and use some heat, maybe try and use a hairdryer because I don't have a heat gun. So maybe try and use a hairdryer, see if we have any success, and then obviously, yeah, I'll go and install this anyway. Yeah, I don't know if that made any difference whatsoever. It still kind of looks like it's hanging down. That's a bit frustrating. I mean, yeah, ideally we need a new under tray and we need a new front bumper, but it's always worth going for the cheaper option first, I guess. Let's try a little bit more, and then we will just get the trim piece on then. Okay, so I've just put the trim piece roughly in place, and to be honest, like, I don't really know what the purpose of this is. I mean, simply with this being in place, it's going to mean that the bumper is going to be forced down anyway, just because, you know, the space that this occupies is going to increase the distance between the bumper and the under tray. Surely it makes sense just to have the bumper kind of screwed to the under tray so it sort of pulls this up. But yeah, I really don't know what the point of this is. Okay, so the new trim piece is now screwed into place. Has it made any difference? I'm not massively convinced, to be honest. I mean, if we was to put some rivets from this trim piece to the under tray, would that make any difference? Like if that was maybe a bit tighter on there, possibly. Going to make a whole lot of difference? Yeah, I really don't think so, to be honest. So yeah, I guess this hasn't really fixed our underlying issue. I mean, has it made it any better? I guess time will tell. But yeah, I mean, this trim piece was completely broken, so obviously it needed to be replaced anyway. But yeah, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what the future holds with that. Okay, so a bit of an afterthought really, but I thought I may as well give one last thing a go, and what I've done is I've put 3 screws in place where the rivet should go. Just drilled a tiny hole. There is actually another trim piece behind there, so I just put a tiny hole in that and just put 3 screws in. And yeah, that's basically to mimic the rivets if they were to be in place. And has that made a difference? I don't know, it's very hard to tell. Maybe a slight difference, but again, I still think this looks like it's hanging down quite a bit. But that's pretty much the finished product anyway. Okay then, so I think we are going to leave the bumper just there for right now. Have we fixed it? Have we fixed our issue? I really don't think so. You know, we may have raised it up a millimetre or 2 at most, but you know, in reality, I think we just need a brand new bumper and maybe even the front under tray as well. Of course, let me know what you guys think. Is the bumper worth repairing, or should I just, you know, get it replaced, buy a brand new one, and yeah, go from there? I mean, whatever I choose to do, it more than likely will not be this year, it'll more than likely be next year, because of the cost of a brand new front bumper, it's going to be like, I think, £400 or £500, and I do want to get a genuine one as well. I don't want to, you know, get an aftermarket one, because I've heard that there is fitment issues and all the rest of it. So yeah, I'll more than likely get a, you know, brand new genuine BMW one, because to try and find a used one for this car is very rare, because it is a very high spec. I mean, you have front parking sensors, which is pretty rare on a BMW 1 Series, and then you have the headlight washer jets as well, which again is pretty rare on a BMW 1 Series. So yeah, I'm probably just better off just trying to find a brand new one straight from BMW. But yeah, of course, your comments and thoughts are greatly appreciated. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you have not already done so, and I will see you all in that next one. Peace!